welcome to Changing Rooms. This week we're in the pretty picture postcard village of Painswick here in the Cotswolds. It's a peaceful little place, or it was until we turned up, and as usual at the heart of all the chaos are two very keen teams of eager DIYers.
Hi, I'm Trudy and this is my very able assistant, my husband Bill.
2 years ago, Trudy and Bill decided to pursue their dreams of an idyllic life in the country and moved from a nearby modern estate to this beautiful old 17th century bakery.
Hi, I'm Mike. This is my wife Karen, who's a hard worker in the family, so I'm looking forward to a couple of relaxing days.
Mike and Karen have lived in modern houses and in old Victorian flats, but now they've finally settled for a cross between the two, a new family house built out of old Cotswold stone.
All the children and pets have been banished for the next 48 hours, and with two designers and of course our very own Handy Andy, our teams prepare to transform each other's rooms on a budget of £500.
Trudy and Bill want to make their very impressive but rather cold double-height living room more inviting.
It's such a beautiful room, it's got so much potential, but it doesn't feel cosy when we sit in here in the evenings and watch telly. It's not a cosy room, is it?
Absolutely. At the moment there's vast expanses of high walls. We've got to do something to bring it down and make it feel a bit cosier.
The worst thing they could do to this room is make it totally modern. Or red and black. Or furry.
Red and black, no.
Round the corner, Mike and Karen haven't done much to their bedroom since they moved in 3 years ago. So, quite frankly, they think anything would be an improvement.
We do tend to go a bit yellowy, don't we?
We do.
Because of me, really. But it would be lovely to have a nice bright colour, something really big on the wall behind the bed, and just something very different.
You hate the wardrobes, don't you?
The doors fall off every time you open them.
But apart from that, they're quite good. The ceiling roses, she doesn't like the ceiling roses, and she looks at those a lot, actually. And that's why it really irritates her.
I don't think you can say things like that, can you?
And what don't I like? I don't know, I quite like it, actually.
If we come back into this room at the end of all this and find it's brown, or suede effect, or bright red, or black, I'm going to be really horrified.
Don't think screams of horror would go down too well in Painswick.
So, ready and raring to go?
Yep.
Yellows, you've got Anna Ryder Richardson. Oranges, you've got Oliver Heath.
Right.
All small furry animals. Well out the way, I hope.
Definitely.
Time to swap keys. And off you go. Bye. So romantic here, but gotta go and do some work.
Well, we really like to bring in the old and the new in the room. We feel that the house is quite a new house, but they do have some more traditional tastes.
So rather than doing it in a sort of rustic, traditional way, as you say, you quite like the new and the old, and that's really what I got quite excited about, because I thought that's a lovely, new, fresh way to look at rustic.
Yeah.
So I kind of combine that with a bit of retro.
Right.
And so really this whole theme of the room is going to be rustic retro.
Right.
Do you like
Sounds
that?
interesting.
Good, yeah. Moving swiftly on to the paint colours then. So what I've got here is...
Oh, that's lovely.
I'm thinking of the ochre colour to really be in the sort of dressing area.
Right.
And then in this area, the bed area, we've got...
Wow.
Karen said
she didn't like orange.
It's not orange. It's a real in-your-face terracotta.
It won't look quite so orange on the wall as well.
No, I think we'll stop calling it orange, will we?
Meanwhile, there's trouble already at the bakery. The furniture's too big to get out of the door, so the window it is.
I'm leaving that to you now, I've had enough of it. Looks like the couch is staying. Okay, so firstly we're going to respect what we've got here. We've got some beautiful bits of wood, beautiful stone and a beautiful floor. We're not going to touch those. Yeah? Now since most of the town was built around 1850, I'm going to take that as a first stage of design. So we're going to think sort of Gothic a little bit. Yeah? And then we're going to remember that we're living in the contemporary age, so we're going to funk it up a little bit. So the combination of the two is Neo-Gothic fusion.
If it's as good as it sounds, it's going to be great.
Excellent. I'm going to be working you hard and fast, mentally and physically. You are going to be wiped out by the end of this, okay? I promise you.
Come over here.
All right.
drop your brushes and your rollers because we're talking woodwork now, Andy. So I think we'll start with that wall, which is where the bed's going to go.
Right.
That's quite a feature wall.
Yep.
Tongue and groove to the ceiling, because I reckon it'll actually lift your eye.
Right.
Because the ceilings aren't huge, are they? Which you would know about building, aren't they?
Yeah.
Well, the whole wall. No, because I have a plan for the middle section. An enormous headboard.
Gorgeous.
Clad in great big chunky bits of foam. So they're like big planks. See, how can I work? Stop it now. How can I work with him?
Okay, guys, paint reveals.
Reveals.
Hold on here.
God, oh my God.
What do you think, yeah?
Neo-Gothic ketchup fusion?
Yes. Yes, exactly. Well, that's not quite it, because there is one more.
I love that.
I'm not
Okay.
sure about the red.
Okay, maybe we need to put a bit on the wall, see how it dries, because it'll dry a bit darker, and then if we need to, we'll sort of monkey around with it a bit. Yeah?
Okay.
Let's go and get some brushes and we'll get started.
Oh, it's all happening in here.
Oh, hi.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wood on the walls.
Yep.
Paint.
Don't mention baby's nappies.
It isn't quite, isn't it?
It is, I know.
Do you like it?
I do. Karen's had 4 children. She'll feel relaxed in that colour.
She'll relate at home.
Perfect.
Love it.
Perfect.
Morning, guys. Hey.
Hello. We're having a little panic actually about the paint colour because we opened the paints and it turns out somebody put a pillar box into the paint can.
You had nothing to do with the course, though.
Oh no, not a professional like myself.
In a room this size, that would be just...
It would be a bit
I don't like it at all. And how are you going to paint that there?
scaffolding.
Oh, no.
Yes, I know it's a bit
We're here all
monstrous,
day
isn't it?
just painting. Actually, I put scaffolding together.
No. Maybe. Maybe
You've got
Mike
plenty.
does.
You've got
Inspiring
plenty.
any confidence in you at this early stage in the game.
I wonder whether Anna's ambitious archway with seats for the kids will inspire confidence.
Is it safe? Right. So imagine if you were sitting in there like that. Like that.
Yeah.
And then, where's my head? Right here.
No, that's your head.
So, bearing in mind there are only children, say it comes out like that. Like that. And then, Andy,
Yes, Anna.
are you laughing at me?
No, Anna. I'm not Anna.
Because I want it to be a shelf.
Anna. You want it to be dead straight, then, didn't you, like that?
Yeah.
Because you
And
can't have a
then-
shelf on a slope, darling.
Up to the top.
Yeah, but what you've got to remember is the head height.
So that's 6'6".
That's
up there.
6'6" there, which
That's
is
what
fine.
Bill
That's
is.
an average door. Well, don't worry about Bill. We ain't living in here, is he?
But just...
Unless he pops round now and again,
case he
goes
wants
into
to
the bedroom, who knows?
Back at the bakery, Oliver's successfully managed to tone down that pillar box red.
What do you think? Eh?
I think it's good. I
Yeah.
think it's dramatic.
It is. It's quite strong, isn't it?
And it's going to be interesting to see the effect on the whole wall. But
Yeah.
I think the change you made to the colour is worked well.
That was right.
Let me show you the headboard. So this
Lovely.
is the fabric, okay?
Yeah.
Now this is how it's going to be built.
Right.
Huge pieces of
Yeah.
plank-like foam. So I've got,
Right.
that's 4 inches thick.
Yeah.
Then it goes into 3 inches. So we've got a bit of a
Right.
dip
So it-
going on.
But will there be foam all the way across?
Yes.
Right.
All the
okay.
way.
But it'll
So
just
look,
have
that's
different.
I
Right.
just thought it would make it a little bit more
More
interesting to see the actual difference. I've probably made our life much harder than it needs to be, but I'm a designer.
Mike, do you want to come down? Quickly.
Okay.
Really quickly. Okay. Take that brush. I want you to work just as fast as you were with the red, but now with the blue.
Okay.
Yeah? What we're going to be doing is painting these banisters and the newel posts blue. Yeah? Nice, huh? Basically, what I reckon is we've got too much wood in here. We've got a really beautiful floor, we've got beautiful beams, and we've got some beautiful wood over the fireplace. And I just don't think this sort of soft blonde wood does the stone or the other wood any justice. So we're going to paint it out, yeah? And you've got to be quite brave about this.
Yeah.
Because it does seem a bit shocking, but it's the right thing to do. It's just we have to do it really quickly.
Okay.
Really quickly, because it's really late now.
Before
and
we have
are
time to
running out
think
of time.
about it.
Exactly.
Okay.
I'm just going to get you straight onto the project. Show no mercy. Paint.
Right. Here we go. There's no going back now.
No, there isn't. No. Huh? Nice.
We were thinking of moving anyway.
Oh,
Oh, that a bit of door framing. Oops. Mine
Just
there.
in.
Right, what we need to do is put the top in first. And with a bit of luck. Come. Please fit. Oh. It's not looking good.
We might have to leave now, Trudy.
I don't think they're in the right way.
Do you know what? They're not. Oh, no, they are. Oh, no, they're not.
Oh, do you just want to change your mind again?
You said to me that when I was drawing it, it was from the bedroom
That's right, yeah.
through here.
Yeah.
So that is the...
So they're in the wrong way.
Uh-huh. You would have thought it would make that much difference, would you? Clearly it does.
I'm not sure about this, by the way.
Oh, lovely. We'll just make it for a couple of hours, bring it up in and say, I'm not sure. Fantastic.
Sorry, Andy.
Uh-oh, are those rumblings of discord I hear in the yellow team? Meanwhile, Oliver has devised a complex scheme of wires and pulleys to hang drapes from the ceiling, which gives Mike a break from painting.
But we've got quite a lot of metal work and a whole sort of pulley and cable system to fit up. Quite a lot of drilling, and that's kind of your thing, isn't it? Although, obviously, you've loved doing painting.
I've got painter's wrist still.
Yes. Are you sure that's painter's wrist?
While the boys are messing about outside, Karen's getting on with the serious task of making the banners.
Are you getting on? Well, I've just finished doing all the side seams and the end seams, but you can see what this material's like. It's just...
I could have told you
Sliding.
actually before we even got here. If it's Oliver, the material will be slidey and shiny and
Lovely.
impossible to sew. Oh, look
Right.
at this! We've got the full. This is how you do the rod, and you put it through here, and you do. No mention that the fabric's impossible to sew, though. I hope you've noticed there. No, that doesn't come into the technical spec.
So at the end of the first day, the poor old orange team have spent most of their time painting and will probably have to carry on through the night. Unlike the yellows, who I've got a little surprise for.
Yes, well, you thought that you were going to be working, but tonight, Bill and Trudy, this is your 13th wedding anniversary, and the work stops here because... Well, just for a little while anyway. You've got to finish that before you go to the next one. Yay!
You comfy, Trudy?
Yeah.
It's not bad, is it?
It's not bad. It does have a use. I can see the use.
We're starting to see the benefits.
But you don't like it, do you? Or you're not
I'm
convinced?
just not convinced.
We remain to be
That's it.
convinced, I think, don't we? Yeah.
Start of day 2, and we've still got masses and masses to do because we haven't even painted the wall for the headboard. We haven't put the headboard up. Got an idea for those wardrobes as well, which is
Right.
Good.
painting and making it a little bit of art over there. So I think we better finish our tea,
Yeah.
prize ourselves out of this very comfy
Yeah,
arch,
we could sort of.
and begin.
Okay, Karen, so introducing the contraption,
Oh,
the
wow.
overhead projector. Now what we're going to do with this is project some decoration onto the wall. And the decoration is this, the classic neo-Gothic fleur-de-lis.
Right.
Yeah, so we put this over here, project the fleur-de-lis onto the wall. Right, now what we're going to do is draw around this onto the wall and so produce it. Yeah?
Great,
And then we're
that
going to
looks great.
paint them in.
Wonderful.
I asked you to do some photographs of the children.
Yeah.
Sneakily, without anyone knowing.
Which I did.
You did. And I have blown them up.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Actually, they're black and white pictures, but I've blown them up on a colour photocopier because otherwise they get too grainy.
Right.
They're really quite big. And I'll show you, look.
Oh, wow.
What I want to do is literally
Yeah.
just use bits of the children's faces. I mean, they're fantastic shots. Look at that.
Oh, that's Tim.
And what I'd like is basically,
Yeah.
say we use this one, we're going to use off-cut with a thick MDF, about that thick. We'll paint the edge black and we'll cut the MDF to the exact size of the print. This bed's got a bit of history, hasn't it?
It certainly
mine
has.
Really?
This was Mike's college bed,
Really?
and apparently it does have some notches on.
So the
the story goes, but I think that's Mike. I think that's Mike's big head, really.
Michael Jackson, I do believe you're lying. There is not a notch on here.
Well, it might be only one notch, that's the thing.
Oh, really? Should we add some to it for him?
No, I thought we'd actually cut it off. Shock horror. Because what we do, because we've got this lovely headboard, haven't we?
Yeah.
Right.
So basically, it will start from there. So this is going to get in the way because we want it flush to the wall. So I thought just slice it off.
And slice off his history.
Slice off his history. Chop!
You've been here all this time, just painting.
Painting. Round the clock.
Painted everything.
It's a big room, this, Carol. It's a very big room.
And you never noticed how big it was till you had to do this, do you? You think they're quite into this sort of baronial, fleur-de-lis?
I hope so. I mean, I think
You don't know?
there was a fleur-de-lis on the light shade, so you know that's a hint. So they may find that a bit over the top now what we've done.
And the colour?
I think the colour works well. The first time we saw the colour was, you know,
Did
we
they
weren't
say
too sure.
Red's good, we like red.
I can't remember them saying they like red now.
I can't remember anything anymore. Did you say you like red?
We said we didn't like red,
Oh, I see.
but
So as long as they haven't done red for you, then you're okay.
then we're okay. Yeah.
Oh dear, guess what?
It's a little bit brighter than I thought it was going to be, Bill.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
I don't know, it's coming out more orange than it is red.
You're not supposed to say orange.
You're not going to fall out over this, are you?
No. You know, we never liked them anyway.
Judging by what they're doing to Mike's bedroom, looks like their feelings mutual.
At last we see the red going on the tongue and
Hi, Carol.
It's quite, Do you like?
What do you think?
I don't think I like it, actually.
I don't know. I think it dries.
It'll dry a bit, don't I reckon?
You just stand next to them in these eggy shirts and it'll look classy.
Don't you think it looks like their shirts?
Would you like that in your bedroom? Be honest.
Probably not.
Take them up, Mike.
Okay.
Got the drapes going.
Fantastic.
They look great, don't they? Excellent. So smooth.
Yeah. It's like at the Olympics when they put the flags up.
Bill, you're a vet, aren't you?
I am for my sins, aren't I? Yeah.
And Karen is very into hedgehogs.
As I understand it, she is. What have you got planned?
Well, this sort of shaggy rug,
Uh-huh.
which is the kind of retro feel, I need it to be dark brown, so it's a bit like hedgehog spiky bits.
It doesn't look much like hedgehog at the moment, does it? Right.
No, but
okay.
look at this brown dye. That is the colour we want.
Cool.
Dye this dark brown, and
Right.
we've got hedgehog fur or spikes to start our little project.
Okay.
But if you could dye that first, look, I've already wet them, because they need to be. Rubber gloves, dye, salt, instructions. Then we will get on with the surgery.
I'll do my best. Surgery? You never mentioned surgery.
So while Anna sets up the secret surgery for Bill, Oliver gets Mike going on a mystery MDF mission. I wonder what this is all about.
Here you go, Andy. I've made these.
Right.
I'm not quite sure what for.
Well, I believe the idea of these here are their floating shelves, okay?
Floating shelves.
Exactly. So what I've done is I've put a little level line up there, right?
Yeah.
Then I've marked the distance, because I know what the distance was, 120 mil, yeah?
Right.
Marked it on the wall like that. So all you've done is gone bump, bump like that, and all we're going to do is drill out an 8 mil hole,
Yeah.
the length of this bar, put some no-nails in there, pop it in there, leave it to go off, and then you have a floating shelf.
Floating shelf.
Simple, as simple as that, mate.
Out in the garden, Karen is giving a couple of junk shop chairs a facelift. But time is running out and I can't resist a bit of upholstery, especially if it's Gothic fusion style.
Fantastic.
I'm impressed.
Gorgeously Gothic. Back in the house, Mike and Andy continue work on the shelves.
That looks all right.
Yeah.
After all your dyeing effort, it's come up really well, haven't
What we're
they?
doing? What sort of stitch is it?
What sort of stitch is it?
Well, no, I know mattress stitches.
No,
I don't, the
mattress
stitches I
stitch.
do not go on
No.
foam cushions. Normally dogs and cats. You use metal staples. You use a staple gun quite a lot on things.
Hey, we'd have stapled that if we could. It's foam and it won't go into
It's
anything.
been known for me to staple myself as well.
You've stapled yourself?
Yeah, well, I can't be bothered going down to accident and emergency, so I usually X-ray myself and stitch myself up. And
So, Karen, what do you think of the drapes?
They made it wonderful.
Yeah? I didn't think they were going to get up, actually. I was a bit worried. I'm like a long way up at the ceiling.
Yeah.
Last little project. Got these kind of slightly weird curvy mirrors to put up. Now, what you're going to have to do is trust me in here. Yeah? Yeah? And we're going to have a bank of them going up that's going to sort of accentuate the vertical quality of the room, yeah? Yeah? Now, what you're going to have to do is look beyond the shape of the mirror and look at the reflection. What the idea is that it's going to reflect and distort all these sort of fleur-de-lis and all the possessions, that, the little things we're going to put on the niche shelves, and also the blinds. So it's going to have a weird reflection, also capture some of the light.
They can't look in it though, can they?
Well, because they're so high, I mean, I know it's high, but they're going to start there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Enthusiasm. Come on, we haven't got long. We just have to put them up.
Oh, it's
and have a look.
Hall of Funny Mirrors.
Go on, put them up. It's going to distort the room, which is quite an interesting thing, maybe. I'll hold that one as well.
Oh, they could always put a tasteful mirror up afterwards.
Okay, spin it round. So this is what it's like to be on television, Andy.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, play school. Hello, everybody. Real badger skin.
It's not real badger.
If it hasn't been banned.
Tuck in bottom.
Oh,
Bloody hell.
oh. It's got to come towards you a little bit.
Figure it's molting on the floor. Let's not pull them too much more, shall we? Get time for this.
Mirror
I
and
think
a
we've
drape.
blown it at the end there, actually. Yeah.
Oh, if Karen thinks Oliver's blown it, what's she going to think of her rustic retro bedroom?
This is very out of character for you. Oranges and golds and kind of, you know, everything here.
Saying it's a bit tasteful.
No. I never said it was tasteful. Tell me a bit more about it. The money. What have you been spending it on?
Well, the most expensive thing, really, has got to be the headboard, because the fabric was about £7.95 a metre, and I've used 4 metres, and the foam was about £50.
£50 for that foam.
Yeah, but look!
What about your Best Buy?
Probably what I'm looking at, which is those lovely photographs that Trudy took. They're gorgeous, aren't they? They were about £11.10 for the whole set, so that's quite good.
And the MDF?
Oh, it's offcuts, hanging about, doing nothing.
Oh, wow. Favourite piece?
I don't know, really. I mean, the photos definitely... Oh, hedgehogs, definitely. That's
what we like.
Doink, doink.
How much was that?
About £25.
In total, though, you've done very well.
Oh.
You're under.
Oh.
Get you, lady, £498 and 79 pence.
Fantastic.
And this is the moment you've watched so many times on television and thought nothing of it. But it's your turn now, so open your eyes.
Oh my goodness gracious me.
Wow.
Wow. Doesn't look like our room.
No, it's not at all what I was expecting.
What were you expecting?
I don't know, but it wasn't this. This is much jazzier than I'm used to. Yeah, so it's.
You're a bit of a jazzy bloke.
Yeah,
very old-fashioned.
It take me a while to adjust to it. Good grief.
No, I've still got sliding doors.
What style's that supposed to be?
Probably Anna Rayner Richardson style, yeah.
I actually like the design of it. I just don't like the sliding doors.
Lovely photos.
I love the photos.
That is
yeah.
gorgeous.
They are gorgeous.
Really
That's
super.
fantastic.
The bed is the original bed, but they've
Right.
put a new bed end on it.
Yeah.
And the foam.
Yeah, I hate the cushions.
Yeah, the cushions are they're fun, but I don't think you could, they're a bit jungle,
They're not really
jungle
us.
book.
I love the colour. I love the colour of
Do you like that red?
I do
that
like
orangey
that.
red colour?
Yeah, it's orangey enough not to be red. I think it's nice.
See how the arch has changed? and
Yes,
expanded?
yes. Yeah, it looks like some kind of cactus plant. Going into the
Funky little hedgehoggy cute.
yes, they're nice. Yeah, hedgehog. I like hedgehog.
You've still got your roses,
Oh,
Karen.
no.
I didn't used to mind
No,
those.
it's funny,
colours
the
are
two,
good.
the two things I hated the most are still here.
And me.
Oh. So, not a complete success then. Oh well, maybe they're just nervous about how Bill and Trudy will react to their rather dramatic living room.
What do you call it?
Neo-Gothic fusion. So I think it's quite...
You can hardly say that with a straight face.
I know, it sounds like rubbish, doesn't it? But it's
Yeah.
quite an interesting attempt, I think, to try and live with an old place in a contemporary way. Yeah.
What was your most expensive item?
The drapes, really, the adjustable drapes, but they're really good, right? Because
You're going to tell me they're really good. and
they're
I'm gonna
really
tell you
good.
I hate them.
No, they're good
They
because
are
in
bits of toilet paper.
it works.
What was
Trust
your
me.
best bargain?
The niches, I think they look really nice with all the
Yeah.
special little bits and pieces, and that's not a money thing. It's really nice
They
to
are good
see.
because they've got their own bits and pieces
Yeah,
on there.
it gives
that
the
they'll-
place real character, gives them their character, and I think that's really important.
What's
yeah.
your favourite
I
item?
think the mirror's actually a bit of a surprise. The mirrors seem to work really well, and they do give it quite a contemporary thing.
Now, hand on heart, do you think they're going to come in here and love this?
Yeah.
You do?
Look at yeah, it's gonna rock.
But Karen and Mike didn't like it when they left.
Yeah, they're tired and distraught. I put them to it. I told them I was going to put them through it mentally and physically, and I did, and that's why they just pushed them to the edge.
Well, there's a lot of room to cover, in fairness, because you had all the stairs, and you had all that ceiling,
yeah.
and all that
It's like
height.
2 rooms.
Yeah, but you still came in under budget.
Did I?
Yep, £491.99.
Really? That sounds like a miscalculation, if you
Does.
ask me, actually.
It does. Ready, steady, open your eyes.
I love it, actually.
You love it?
Cool.
I do. I'm not going to cry.
Yes, you are. Go and cry for me, please. Cry for me.
To be honest, I really like it.
The sofa looks great.
Really? I thought you would hate it.
It's just so different.
It's very different.
Just so
The chandelier is now
different.
dropped down to be much more.
That looks nice,
It looks
actually.
great there.
That does look nice.
Do you like the colour?
I do. Yeah, very much.
What about the diaphanous banners there?
I do like them. They're, you know,
It's
they're...
all it's got a bit like a medieval thing, the
Yeah.
fleur-de-lis and stuff. But we've got
And
the
what did
Indian
you
stuff
say
that
you
we
didn't
like.
like Gothic and you didn't like...
That's
You
not really.
liar. You don't like fake fur, you don't like this, you don't like that, you don't know what you like, girl. What about these mirrors?
They look good there. They look good there. I would never have put them there myself.
The big thing is the walls now, they've been filled up.
Yeah.
That was them.
Closed in here.
He's bigger than me.
So sorry.
It's a bit over the top.
She's sorry to what you're going to think. I can't believe you're all speaking. I thought there was going to be a huge fun fight. This was going to be awesome. Well, from rustic retro to neo-Gothic fusion, and I thought it was just decorating. Join us again soon on Changing Rooms. Bye-bye.
Okay, and action, quiet please. Would you like that with your children, do you think?
What, cut them up? Yeah. My brain's gone. Is that my phone? Andy! Andy!
Killjoy!
And there's practical advice and simple ideas to help you give your home a fresh new look in the Changing Room's complete home makeover BBC book. And this drama, Silent Witness, is in 5 minutes here on BBC One.